morning, my dear. Bisi. Good morning. Good morning, Bisi Olajolu. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I said apologies because I want to apologize. I will not be able to come online this evening. Bonjour, Karen. Bonjour. You're a French national. Bonjour. Adekoya. Good morning, guys. I have an official photograph taken in the office in the evening, and the photographs will take almost 4 hours to take them. In fact, I have my luggage here for changing of clothes. I have my year official photograph taken, due to be taken today. So I want to take the photographs today in the office, and it's going to be about 2-3 hours of the time, and I will not be able to see the photographer until after 5:30. So basically, after 5:30, 2-3 hours photographs will take me till 8:30 in the night. So I will not be able to come online to do the Ẹwà-Èdè Yorùbá lónìí. Mo dẹ̀ lè ṣe tí n bá délé lálẹ́, but mi ní lè ṣe ní ọ́fíìsì ní 5:30 as promised to start, you know. Yes, Karen, it's photo shoot things that I want to do today, and it will take me about 12 clothes changing. I might take about 12 of my 12 clothes. My fair walk to my change, that is she, and it will take about minimum of 2 hours. It said it's going to be more than 2 hours. So about 3-4 hours slot time more for me. And if you look at it from 5:30, I'm at 2 day. Why better photograph me from 5:30? And it's possible that we will not finish until 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. So it basically means that I will not be able to come online to come and do the Ẹwà-Èdè Yorùbá. But I've got a very good topic that we are going to treat on Ẹwà-Èdè Yorùbá. You know, so if I don't do it today, I probably will do it late in the night today. But if I can't do it late in the night, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, Ẹwà-Èdè Yorùbá, because I don't want to leave that program at stake. I want to treat that program. I want to handle that program. I'm on 07908 628240. I have time to answer questions from people that want to ask me questions. 07908 628240. Office line 0208 309 8808. Those phone numbers are with people in the office, but I will get them as soon as they start ringing. I'm sure they will bring them to me. The Samsung number, if you want to call me on it as well, you know, it's on 074 07494. For those who have been chasing me around on immigration matters, you know, 07494 225 125. You can easily reach me, call me, you know, on this number, on that number. So you can call me on that number on 07494 225 125. 07494 225 125. You see, you are too fast. Karen, you're fast. You know, 074. So he called me, and then we'll be able to talk things out. There is so much happening with regards to issue of immigration and nationality law in the United Kingdom. That's what I'm known for. How to regularize your status in the UK. So volume, please. Comfort. I don't understand what you mean by volume. You know, so You know, so if you have things bothering your mind with regards to regularize of status, then you can easily reach me. There are some questions that are on my inbox, private inbox, with regards to those who want to. Let me first talk about parents agonizing their daughter on their son-in-law on immigration matter. Listen, if you're living with tokotiyawo, husband and wife, please have it at the back of your mind that it is impossible for you to have your status. Good morning, my sister. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. God bless you. You know, good morning. You love your voice because you speak out fat. Thank you, BC. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Yinka. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you. I've been very busy. Sorry, I couldn't come I couldn't come to your WhatsApp or to your message to reply back. I'm really sorry. I've been so busy. That's why I got caught up doing some things, you know, in between. Thank you, Yinka. Thank you so much. Thank you. How is my Olori doing in my palace? Thank you, Yinka. How is my Olori in palace for me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Yinka Makosko. Thank you. There are 2 or 3 incidents that came on my desk, and it's about mother-in-laws. Mother-in-law, be careful and be warned. Ẹ ṣọ́ ara yín, ẹ̀yin ìyá ọkọ ìyá ìyàwó, tí you are living with your daughter's husband, or you are living with your daughter and her husband, and you are expecting her to do paper for you, and you are asking her to cancel her husband paper because of you. Life is not like that. Could possible. Please behave yourself, mother-in-laws. Please, I want you to really behave yourself. I'm not joking, because it is not possible for your daughter to do paper for you anymore. Your daughter is an adult. Even though she has British passport or indefinite leave to remain, she can only do it for you if she's holding European passport. So please, the so-called mother-in-law or mother, behave yourself, please. There is no need to mess people up. Yeah, mother-in-law, please sit tight and pack well. You know, even though I said apologies, mother-in-laws, please sit tight and pack well. Share. There are too many cases that are coming on my desk reporting an incident of similar nature to me, and the only way to do it is to come like this and just let people know how people feel about them outside. It's so impossible for an adult British adult to do paper for her mom or his mom. Could possible. Please, thank you, Mebino Ashogban. Thank you, God bless you. You know, it's so impossible. Please, people should sit tight and get this thing right. Please, arrange yourself very well. Yes. If you are in the UK clandestinely, mothers and mother-in-laws, and you have overstayed your status, and you are too old to get married to another man, what you have to do is to continue to wait for Secretary of State to change his mind. But you have 20 years to go from the date you entered to get your papers on a private life application. Your adult son or adult daughter cannot do paper for you. And don't tell your adult son or adult daughter to go and revoke or to go and take paper off from what is it called, from the son or from the husband in the name of wanting to get paper for you. It is not possible. Ẹ má mess ara yín up, àgbàlagbà nìyín. Please sit tight and pack well. When you go into family life, people tó ẹ lọ sínú ilé èèyàn lọ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ tán fún yín ní yàrá kan láti manage, ẹ purport ara yín, because at that time that girl doesn't belong to you anymore. That girl belongs to her husband who has paid you dowry. Please, sit tight. I think it's an insult to be telling your daughters, you know, gbogbo yín wípé kán lọ máa gbàwé fún yín pé wọ́n gbàwé fọ́kọ wọn mọ̀ bó ṣe máa gbàwé fún yín, they taking paper for their husband. Of course, why wouldn't she apply for her husband? Why wouldn't he apply for his wife? That is second part of him or second part of her. A mother, the moment your daughter reach an adult age and you have lifted her hand into a man's life, you have already taken something back in return, and you have relinquished that power. The only thing that connects you together is blood, biological mother. So please behave your title. Put your title in a good place. Mother, ìyá náà pè yín, wọn sọ fún yín pé rival ní kẹ́ lọ máa ṣe rival son-in-law yín. You were not asked to do your son rival or your daughter's to be your daughter's husband rival. Please, your son-in-law, you don't have to do rivalry with your son-in-law. That is not your duty. Your duty is as a mother to be there for them, to assist them, to advise them, to correct them when they are doing things that is not within the law or within the ethics and the morals in the society. That is your duty. You know, that is your duty to advise them, not to discourage them in their life, in their journey. So I think it's really unfair to be pressurizing your daughter and saying that, you know how to buy away for your oko, you don't know how to buy away for me. I think it's really unfair. And if you have been in the country for 14 years, 13 years, 15 years, you have another 4 or 5 years to go to make your 20 years private life in the UK as a single mom, as a mother that is in the UK. Bear it in mind, you have wrongly overstayed and you are now asking for mercy from the Secretary of State, but you should not pressurize your son or your daughter because he's married or she's married. Thank you, Comfort Listen, thank you. You know, it's so unfair to them. So please, if you have concern, all the daughters that have been affected as a result of their mother's attitude in the house, please, there is a way that you can get this thing resolved. Please, purport yourself and pack well in the house. They are only doing you a favor to accommodate you. This is United Kingdom. If things is not working well, that girl can ask you to leave her house. If she asks you to leave the house, you will end up being on the street. Tẹ́ bá ṣépè fún kò lè mọ̀. Àwọn èpè kan wà tí ò kì í ṣiṣẹ́ tí èèyàn bá wà on the right lane. When you do things rightfully and you have a clean heart, there are some things that will not work. Àwọn èpè kan wà tí ò lè ṣẹ́ láíláí. Afẹ́fẹ́ lásán ni ó kàn máa lọ ó dẹ̀ máa waste dànù. Á dẹ̀ tún ta padà, it will return back to sender. So please, let us pack well. Let us do things properly. Let us respect ourselves. You know, if you go out there and they accommodate you to stay in their house, please respect that guy in the house. The guy is not stupid. Remember, the guy has family as well. He has his mom, he has his sister, he has his cousin, niece. So he has so many girls that he can bring to the house to come and cause trouble and problem as well. So if the guy is not comfortable in his own matrimonial home, he can invite his mom as well to come and live with you guys. So I get 2 moms in the house. And when you have 2 moms in the house, you know what it means for 2 in-laws to live together. You know what it means. It will create a kind of a sin that you will never forget in life. And I've heard it before, I've seen it before. When both mothers are in the house, they keep singing to each other, singing negative songs every month. You know, so the only way to combat this problem, the mother-in-law in the house now needs to pack well, respect yourself, pack well and purport yourself. You cannot go to your daughter's house to go and do orogun with her husband. It's not possible. And that is the reason why I came up line now, because I will not be able to do Ewa Yoruba in the evening, because I'm going to be busy with shooting photographs in the evening in the office. I have photographs to be taken in the office today, official photographs for my office. So I will not be available to do Ewa Yoruba. I've just been notified yesterday that I'll be taking it. So I brought my portfolio into the office, and that's what I'll be preparing for. So in the event that I'm doing that, I am also apologizing that I will not be able to come online, but at the same time I'm trying to tell the mother-in-laws, please pack well. I have done a program on you before, but I'm going to do it again. Stop. I'm going to put you out there and tell you to pack well, and I have evidence. So pack well, please pack well, and I mean pack well, because when somebody accommodates you with truthful mind and help you and giving you things and do things, you should respect them back in return. Respect is reciprocate. And if you cannot respect people, then leave their house and go and stay elsewhere. Yes, because honestly, Mrs. Ekpeme, it's not funny anymore now, because a lot of people think that they can get away with things. No, it's not like that. When people accommodate you and give you a free house, you should respect them for that. The paperwork is that there is no way your adult daughter or adult son can buy way gbelu for you, can take papers for you, can apply for you to regularize your status. Yeah, so behave yourself. You know, behave yourself and pack well. Don't make life difficult for your son-in-law. Your son-in-law is not daft. It's not stupid. Only ojula and thief rawa, which means we are respecting each other. You know, ojula and thief rawa. That's what they are saying. I continue from rawa because of the culture. Because ẹni tí ò ní wèrè tiẹ̀ lórí tí ò mọ̀ bó ṣe ń play tarmac thing when it comes to that. But because of culture, we have to respect mother-in-laws. And when you're being respected, please respect yourself in reciprocate and pack well. Because it's so unfair to those guys out there that you are pressurizing them, you are giving them headache. If you want to stay with your daughter, take your daughter and go and live with your daughter. Go and live with your daughter. And if it's your son, go and live with your son. Go and marry your son. Why do you allow your daughter to go and get married? Why do you allow your son to go and get married? If you know you can marry your son, you can marry your own daughter. Exactly. So it's so unfair to them. They are being pressurized. They cannot have rest of mind at work. They cannot have rest of mind in the house. And it's not fair on them. They did not choose their destiny. The destiny comes in that way. And when destiny comes in that way, you just have to follow the path through. Many things happen to people in life. It happened because it is written in. So it's really so unfair. It's really so unfair to those that have been affected lately. Later on this by email. Why are they coming to me at the same time? Last week I received some email. I thought it wasn't that serious, so I left it aside. Babe, I don't have time to talk about it now. I'll deal with it later on in life. But yesterday I got 3 similar emails from these girls saying that, Auntie, is it possible for me to leave my husband for my mom? In the name of papers, my mother is pressurizing me. Auntie, is it possible to leave my wife? Is it possible that I do this? Especially our girls, our ladies are getting worried because the mother is pressurizing her. The mother is pressurizing and telling her that, listen, you know how to regularize your husband's status, your partner's status. You left me there. I am not doing anything. You are not getting papers for me. She cannot get papers for you because she's an adult. The British law does not allow an adult child to apply for adults to apply for their parents or their adult siblings. Exactly, Selena Jones. Yes. You understand? The British law does not allow an adult child to regularize status for parents or for their adult siblings. If you throw a knife 200 times, that knife will be coming down on the same level. So please be careful. You know, please be careful. Because it's so unfair when you see an adult person crying on my shoulder and telling me that, what do you want me to do, Auntie? I am stuck. You are not stuck. There are some things in life that you are not stuck with. But the point is, the bottom line is that the mother should pack well when they are being accommodated in the house. You are given a free house, free accommodation, free lunch, free food, free everything. So you should respect that and pack yourself very well in the house, because it's so unfair to the matrimonial home that you are being troubled and you are being pressurizing. You know, the pressure is becoming so hampered on those couples and they are not happy anymore, and it's affecting their relationship. Could they fear? It's not fair at all. Exactly, clear. They can apply for themselves if they can wait to clock 20 years without the Secretary of State catching them. Because once Secretary of State catch them, they encounter them, it means that the clock will stop. Sure, you understand? Yes. So that is the situation. Please. Myself and in my house, and my mother-in-law and my mom-in-law will never sleep in my house. Just visit and go not to spend the night or more in my house. I can visit her or do whatever she wants, but not to spend the night in my house. You see, Rose Amaka, you must have experienced one problem or another, because some of them are headache like that. But it's not fair. It's not fair because we two we are already mother-in-laws or father-in-laws, so we need to be careful. You know, so that's why I'm trying to purport my English the way I post it to them. But at the same time, I want them to respect these young couples that are just getting married and putting their family together. Ẹ̀sùn sẹ́yìn, ẹ jẹ́ kátẹ́gùn fẹ́ sí wọn. Ẹ̀sùn sẹ́yìn, move back and let them have the breeze. You know, there's no the property. You cannot rent property for your mother or father in the UK. The rents are so expensive. I'm a landlord. You know, it's so the rents are expensive. So it's not something that you can just bear. You can afford with your own mortgage or with your rent. If you're paying your rent already, you cannot rent a house 800, 900 pounds for your mom again. It's not possible now. It's expensive in the UK. If it's in Nigeria, of course now, that is easy. You put them in one of your house and lock them up there. But in UK, it's expensive. You cannot pay another rent on top of your own mortgage that you are paying or your own rent that you are paying, you know. So please, the truth of the matter is that we should advise them to pack well and to sit tight. You know, so when they are taking assistance from their children, they should respect that. Respect is reciprocal because they are adults now. They are no more 5 years or 10 years old that you used to pull around in the market of Oju Elegba, Oshodi, or Oju Oyede. You know, these guys are now in the United Kingdom, in the Western world, in the civilized society. So they know the truth, left from right. So as a result of that, we need to encourage. I'm going to change the topic again and say, mother-in-law, please pack well. Because it's not fair on those people. Even though I apologize, but because I will not be able to come on in the evening. But at the same time, I have that topic in mind to quickly talk about it before I see my appointment. You know. It's my appointment here. Okay, all right. Okay. You know, so my appointment is here, and I will have to go now. But the truth of the matter has to be spoken. You know, if any of you are any of the mother-in-laws, they are my friends, and what I said has come to your desk as like a shotgun, like a gun or a bullet to you. Take it on the chin, because I cannot retract my statement. Never. Please take it on the chin and correct yourself, purport yourself, but I can never retract my statement. I stand corrected. So that is just the situation. I'll be back. I haven't gone at all on that topic. Mother-in-law, pack well, because you cannot ask your adult daughter to apply for you under her status. It's not possible if it's a British person. If it's your European daughter or your European son, you can do that. Having European nationality and making application, working in the UK, you can do that. But under British status, you cannot do that. Indefinite leave to remain and British passport cannot apply for their mothers, so or their fathers or their adult siblings. Please, you know. So that is just the situation. Chichi Nwachuku, how are you both trying to save yourself without papers? You see. I don't understand what question you are posing there, Chichi. To be honest with you, I really don't understand what your question is saying. But if the daughter has a paper, UK citizen status or UK settlement status, what I'm saying is that she cannot apply for her mom to join her under her status in the UK. She cannot apply for her mom. She can only apply for her mom outside United Kingdom. And if she's successful, that's it. As an adult dependent, it has to be outside United Kingdom. Outside United Kingdom. And if she's successful, then that is good. But you have to show exceptional circumstances that will make that application be successful. It has to be on medical, and parents over 65 is not an excuse, because age is not sickness. Yes, I accepted and agree, because my father is still working faster than some of you or some of the people that are in their 50s out there. So age is not sickness. But the situation here is that the mother-in-law needs to understand the situation of their daughter when they are married in matrimonial home, and please respect that marriage. Respect is reciprocate, and that's the situation. They cannot apply for you. So you need to wait until you clock your 20 years in the United Kingdom. And in the event that you cannot wait, you can return back home and they'll be sending money to you for food. And that's just the situation. I want to go now, and I'll see you tomorrow on my program at 2 o'clock. Thank you. Please join me tomorrow 2 o'clock, but I will not be able to come in the evening for AYD Yoruba because I have photo shooting in the office, official photos. I have to take them today in the office, and it's going to take me 3 to 4 hours to complete. Thank you so much. Thank you. So take care, guys. I love you and I cannot love you less.